everybody. I hope you are all well. Lovely to see you all again. If you are here with me today, it's because you are meant to be. I just want to take that up there so the heads of my guides are not cut off. Because I can see them and I want them to look nice. So welcome back if you are returning. That's lovely to see you all. As you know, my name is Linda, and these are readings that Spirit just wants to put out there today. You found us, you're watching, that's because you're meant to be here. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're very, very welcome to share with us this time together. And so we are going to have a little look at what Spirit wants to say to you today. So let's see, shall we see what they want to, what sort of guidance they want to give you. I'm using a little bit of a different deck. I've got this deck. It's absolutely beautiful. The artwork on this is mind-boggling. It's really, really gorgeous. And it was a friend taught me to buying it actually, and I'm glad I did. What does Spirit want to say to you? The very first, Three of Pentacles. Look at the colours. The second, the Eight of Cups. And we also have the Five of Cups. So we've got water here. We've got cups. And cups, as we know, are our emotions, aren't they? So let's see how my guides want to start this off. And very first thing that he is saying is cooperation. Now, there are many things that this could be saying to you. So let's have a little look, shall we, at what the first thing is. The one message I'm getting out of this is if you're negotiating with somebody, you need to point some things out. Maybe you need to point some things out. Are you pointing some things out? And I'll tell you why I'm saying that, because they're showing him a plan. They're offering a plan of some kind, or information, or they're making a suggestion. They're making a suggestion, and he's actually pointing to a part of that. His hand is going, what about that? So what that is saying to me is, and if I'm, my guide will step in if I'm wrong, I believe you, but what I'm being intuitively given here, what I'm feeling, is that there's a need for negotiation here on the agreement here, or the contract, or the proposal. I'm being told to say to you, do not be afraid to speak up. Okay, do not be afraid to speak up. If you're not happy with this proposal, do not be afraid to walk away. Do not be afraid to walk away, because other opportunities are about to unfold in the future. Okay, for some of you, you may need to walk away from this if it's not what you feel you need at this initial stage, if you're not happy with the proposal, especially around the money. For example, you could be in a situation where you've got this offer of money come to you because of a settlement, or something like that, but you're not happy with it. You're not happy with that. In some cases, maybe you have no choice. You have to accept that. You have to accept that. And you just have to say, okay, well, that's the way it is. I'm going to have to get on with it. Some of you could be in that position as well. I'm picking up here uncertainty. That's the feeling I'm getting around some of you at the moment. Maybe there's some uncertainty here. And my guide is quoting, when in doubt, move on. When in doubt, move on. Okay, that's what he's suggesting here, because what he's saying is down the track, even though you may feel that you've walked away from something that's been an emotional journey, there's more opportunity coming. There are other opportunities other than this, better opportunities coming your way. Okay. Now, that is that situation. So, but for some of you, this could be just simply a case of um, even though there is uncertainty here, I keep getting the word uncertainty. The spirit keeps giving it to me. Even though there may be uncertainty here, um, try a negotiation. Try a negotiation. But I keep feeling very strongly that there are better things ahead. I just keep feeling that there are much better opportunities ahead for you. Okay. Now, we could also, for some of you, this card here could be representing a very difficult emotional journey that you're going through at the moment. Okay. Because look, he's very upset, he or she. We've got a very upset person here, haven't we? And so, maybe you're in a situation at the moment, and this is just a temporary thing, believe you me, where you have no choice but to walk away from a situation, a job, or a relationship. Now, this is somebody who's highly skilled. This is somebody who's a really good worker, but we don't want you to be taken for granted at all. We don't want you to be ripped off. We don't want you to be tricked. There is a little bit of a warning here, and that's what spirit does. They guide you. They guide you down the right path because he wants to see you take up these opportunities here. So, spirit is saying to you that negotiation is very important here. Okay, make sure that you know everything. Make sure that check the paperwork. Make sure that you look into this very long contract, this very thick, long contract. Make sure that you look into it, will you? Look, I am getting the word builder. I am getting the word builder. So are you a builder? Are you a craftsman? Are you a carpenter? Are you somebody that builds things? If you are a builder, again, this could be an offer of some kind coming in, and Spirit wants you to make sure that you look into it properly. Okay, if you're a craftsman of any kind. But I'm also being told that this is, a very hard worker. We have no gender in any of these readings, but there are males out there who do this work, but there are also ladies that do this work too. So this is somebody who's very skilled at what they do. Very skilled, they're very clever at what they do. This could be, you could be in the healing industry because there's a lot of emotion going on here. You could be in the healing industry. You could be a health worker. You could be a nurse, a doctor, whatever. And you've worked really hard and you've studied and you've got these skills. And it's now somebody's coming up with some ideas, or maybe they're coming up with a contract, or maybe they're coming up with some rules and regulations. That could be the case as well. And you're being asked by Spirit, look into it. Don't jump in straight away. Don't be afraid. He's saying to you, don't be afraid to take your time. He's also saying about responding. He's asking you to be careful how you respond. That's one thing he's saying. And also, he's also suggesting, and of course, remember, you have free will, so this is your choice, but he is also suggesting that you pause, put things on pause. He's asking you to put things on pause. And what I'm picking up there is that this will just prove how smart, clever you are. You don't have to rush into something. You're no fool. You're going to make sure that everything is on the up and up before you either sign that contract or go into an agreement. We could also be talking here, for some of you, we could be talking about a situation, a relationship. This is a sad card in many ways, isn't it? It is the Eight of Cups is all about maybe having to emotionally make a change. Look, if you've been in a really lousy job and you're not happy with what you've been offered and you're not happy with this whole situation here, if, for example, you're hoping for a contract and it's fallen through, or you're not happy with all the things that the things that are in it, then maybe you've had to walk away. Maybe you've had to walk away from that. Maybe you've had to walk away from a relationship, a partnership, something that you haven't been happy. I'm being told by my guide that some of you have been in a situation for a while where you haven't been happy. And so you finally decided, you finally made up your mind that, you know what, I need to start looking after my health because I'm emotionally drained or it's not doing me any good emotionally. And so if that's the case, I want you to know this. But even though you may be sad for a while, even though it's creating sadness, I love these two cups of opportunity because there's a bridge in the background there. And we must never ignore that bridge because the bridge leads to the castle. The bridge leads to success and also those mountains that are there, they're a support system. That castle is well and truly supported. This castle could be your home. This castle could be where you're about to move to work to. It's in a very secure. It's very secure. I'm being drawn to the fact that it's very secure and safe. And so this is saying to you, darlings, that if you are going through some emotional loss, maybe a job or a career or or a situation or a relationship, whatever this loss is, Spirit wants you to know that this is not the end, this is the beginning. He's saying to you, you had to go through what you've been through to get to where you're going. That's his exact words. And the Tower card hasn't come out, but he's giving me the Tower. He's showing me the Tower. And because we only use 3 cards out of this deck for the beginning of these messages, I don't use the whole deck for the rest of the reading. I use 3 other decks to give you other messages. So he's saying we're going to add in the Tower. We're going to add in the Tower. I thought if I just went to my deck, maybe she'd give me the Tower, but she gave me the Chariot. And so the fact that she gave me the Chariot tells me that you're going to start to get, you're going to be in control of your future. You're going to take the reins. You need to take the reins now and focus and full steam ahead, running right over that bridge. The Knight of Swords, right over that bridge with your sword in the air, saying, "Here I am. I'm about to embark on a whole new endeavor. I'm about to embark on a whole new endeavor." This is how we work. I don't have to have the cards in front of me. My guides utilize the visions. I'm a visionary, so I get visions of cards I need to talk about. And they want to talk to you about the Tower. They want to talk to you about the repercussions of the Tower. Many of us go through the Tower many times. It's like Mercury retrograde, but it's worse. Uh, the Tower is when, everything can fall apart. Our world can feel as though it's crumbling. And we just don't see a light at the end of the tunnel. We think, oh my goodness, how much longer have I got to go through this? The emotional stuff, the trauma, the drama, how much longer? And then it gets to a stage where even though we're still struggling, we see hope. We do feel that things are changing and we start to get hope. The water around this person here is much, much smoother. It's not too choppy. It's not too choppy. And once he passes over that, once he turns into the Knight of Swords, and runs and charges over that bridge into that castle. It's a new starting, a whole new life, a much more fortuitous life as well. Fortune, I'll get the word fortune, fortuitous life. And so the tower creates things, and then what the tower does is it gets us to a stage, everyone, in our life when we say, oh, I've got to do something about this. I've got to make changes. I can't continue through this. And so some of you have been going through that situation where it's like, I just can't handle this anymore. I can't live like this. I can't work like this. I can't cope like this. I've got to make changes. And even though it's difficult, I know that if I make these changes, even though it's hard, I can move forward. These two cups are the new beginning that you will create when you walk away from whatever it is that's no good for you. It's no good for you. Okay. And then what happens with the tower is you do that, you make changes, you take control of the chariot, you take control again, you get back into behind the chariot and you take both reins, you say, okay, now I'm going to focus on making these changes. This is what I have to do, and I'm going to charge full steam ahead like the Knight of Swords. I'm going to charge, I'm not going to look back. And my guide is saying, don't look back. If you don't want to look back, I'm going to not look back. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to make changes in my life. Look, we've got an eclipse that just happened this month on this, I think it was the 17th or the 18th, and those eclipses last for 6 months. So you've got, the next 6 months to make some big positive changes in your life. You really have, and so do it, because September is a wonderful month. It's the beginning of spring here in Australia where I am. And in many countries, it's the beginning of autumn, which is also very beautiful. So it's a good month for change. It's a good month to start something new. I am being told to say to you all that things are going to happen very quickly. And so he's asking me now to bring this cup, this card rather, up again. And he's saying that this was the first card that came down, but this can also be replace and be the third card, because everything that we're talking about can now lead to this opportunity to master your life, because you've got the skills, you've studied, you've learned, you're very accomplished in everything you do. No matter what you do, you're accomplished. If there are many things you have to put in on offer. I'm being told to say to you, you have many attributes that you can put on offer for this whole new path that you're about to take. And so he's asking me to take this card and put it as an outcome. He's asking me to do that because that's what he foresees for you all. Okay? These are the opportunities Spirit is seeing coming your way. These two cups are opportunity. I know you're going to go through some difficulty. You could be going through it now. You could be coming out of it. You've been through it. I know we can see this. We understand this has been a difficult path, but we know that this is also the future. This is also the possibilities of the future. Stand your ground. Stick to your guns. Fight for you. Fight for you. But we have to do that. We have to fight for ourselves. And we have to believe in ourselves, and then we have to stand up for ourselves, and we have to fight for ourselves. And that's the way life is, and so don't be frightened to do that. I'm just going to ask my guide if she's got a message for us, please, from the animal deck. Would you please give these lovely people some more guidance, please, for this reading? Thank you so much. Oh, beautiful. Oh, this is lovely. Okay. Oh, the next one was the magician. Do you want me to take that too, or do you want me to just take this one? Okay, take both. All right. She's given you two. Okay, the first one that you've been given is polar bear. Embrace this time of deep spiritual growth. So this is about growth as well. This is about growth within yourself, growth within your belief systems about yourself, growth within your workplace. This is growth. It's growth. You may feel called to act as a mentor, find a new teacher, or spend time with others who are also on a sacred path. Look, this could be a spiritual journey that you're going through. Some of you, this is about being mentored. For those of you like me, maybe you are a mentor. Maybe you are a mentor, and this is all about you incorporating your skills and your knowledge to help others. This is a card of actually the teacher, the mentor, the helper. And if you are in that situation, then it's time for you to spread your wings and take up that challenge of helping others, helping others. If you're on a spiritual path, you're looking for growth, you're looking for mentoring, you're looking for help to grow. Then this is a time. This is a time of growth. This is a time to grow spiritually. Trust your guides. The knowledge that you seek lies within. The knowledge that you seek lies within. Everyone, from my 30s on, I studied. I did all sorts of modalities. I was like a sponge. I did Reiki. I did numerology. I did feng shui. I studied so many avenues. Even though I was born as I am a psychic healer. I still studied all these things because I was interested in the esoteric world, But my true guidance came from those who walk with me in spirit. They're the ones that taught me to be a teacher, taught me to mentor others, taught me to do so many things to help other people, because that is really my journey, my purpose. And so I found that the answers did lay within me. However, look, I will mention, this is not an advertising plug, this is not a reading to advertise anything, but I will mention to you that now that I have, with YouTube, I do have the opportunity to run memberships. I will be doing that in relation to mentoring on psychic development, all those things. So that'll be coming up in the future. My guide said, well, mention it. I'm not here to plug myself, but just in case you are in a situation where you want to grow spiritually. I know what it's like not to be able to find people to help you, not to know where to go, who to go to. And, all the years I did teach people for many, many years, I did help a lot of people to develop their gifts and to move forward and do this sort of work. And so that you're on the precipice. I'm being told that some of you are on the precipice of big change spiritually. And a lot of this has come from what you have been experiencing. Now, the universal masters, the great masters, they've got to start trying to help people on this planet to become a lot more enlightened, because we need a lot more love. And that's because of all the nasty, horrible stuff that's going on. Our planet's, Mother Earth is sort of struggling a bit with what's the negative stuff that's going on. And so a lot more people are being becoming more aware, becoming more enlightened, and we do need more light workers. We need people putting out a lot of love in their heart, because when they do that, they take their vibration with them and they walk Mother Earth, and the vibration goes into Mother Earth. And so, for those of you who feel you want to become more enlightened, um, uh, uh, oh yeah, as I say, in the future, I will be teaching you. I will be teaching people, mentoring people. So you've been given the magician. You have been given the magician. What a beautiful, beautiful outcome for this reading. You have the skills. You have the knowledge. Many of you have studied hard. You know where you're going. And now this opportunity that's coming, even though you may have had to walk away from something else, darlings, this is the opportunity. to cross that bridge with your sword in your hand and you're on your white horse and you know, here I come, world. Oh, there's a horse on this too. Okay, so the magician. There is magic in the air. You can manifest everything you need to be successful. And also, I'm being told to say to you, what goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. What does he mean by that? Opportunities are coming back. More opportunity. There could have been opportunities in the past with somebody you couldn't take up. It's very possible. And those opportunities are resurfacing. Isn't that lovely to know? Isn't that beautiful to know? And so let's have a look at what Spirit wants to say to you, darlings, when it comes to letting go. Letting go. And look, would you like to, are you happy with these messages? Would you like to give us a like? And also, would you like to share this video? It would be wonderful if you did, because as a sharer, you're a carer. You know, there could be somebody out there. If you shared this on your social media pages, there could be somebody out there that needs to hear this, and you could help that one person change their life for the better. Be the spirit messenger. Be a spirit messenger. Share my videos. We're here to give guidance. We're here to help people. So why don't you become a part of that? I'd love it if you would do that. I would be so grateful. We would be so grateful. Look what she gave you. When we are surrendered, there is no longer the pressure of time. Oh, how gorgeous. Frustration comes from wanting a thing now instead of letting it happen naturally in its own time. Patience is an automatic side effect of letting go. And we know how easy it is to get along with patient people. It's so true, eh? Notice that patient people usually get what they want in the end. Oh, I'm one of those. I'm one of those. One day I'll do a video. One day I'll do a video on the things I've manifested in my life with patience and trust. One day I will tell you some stories of my experiences with how I succeeded with the help of spirit. I'll do that. When we surrender, there's no longer the pressure of time. This is the message, patience. Please be patient if you need to be. Remember this, everyone. Put it out there. You know, I really wish that, and you say, I really wish that this would come into my life, and this is what I wish for. And then you say, because I know that I'm going to do it. Or you just put out there, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go here. I'm going to travel to whatever. And you just put it out there. And you don't say, I don't know how I'm going to do it. You don't think about, oh, how am I going to afford to do it? No, that's all. You'll hit it on the head straight away if you do that. You just have a belief system that you're going to do something. You're going to do it. I just know I'm going to do it. I just know I'm going to have it. And then you just be patient. One day I'll tell you the story about my beautiful red convertible that I ended up with. But anyway, it's another day, isn't it? That's another day. And my beautiful home on the river, that was the game. Patience, 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 and trust and having faith. I had to leave it to spirit. I had to put it out to spirit. And I got it the year after, but I got it. I'll tell you these stories one day. Today we're talking about you and your readings. Ooh, what you've been given. So this is my numbers deck. It's one of the. Those of you who watch regularly know that the writing on this is like, gosh, I think it's so small. But anyway, the messages are beautiful. It's a lovely deck, and this is all about manifestation. Magician. Manifestation. We were just talking about manifestation. Look what she's given us. Oh, thank you. Your soul is ablaze with a radiant energy, attracting all that is good and pure. Your thoughts and emotions hold immense power in shaping your experience. Embrace the newfound vibration. Keep the fire within you burning bright. For your imagination is a glimpse into a magnificent future yet to come. And I was just talking to you about manifesting your dreams, manifesting things. You are the magician. You are the magician. Okay, you've been through some stuff. I know, we understand. It's been difficult. Please know we understand. We've seen you get through this. We know what you've been through, but we are happy to know that that's about to change. This is about to change. You may have already turned this corner. This is about opportunities coming. Don't be afraid to walk over the bridge. Don't be afraid because what's there is at the other end is the castle. It's got these mountains all around it, protecting you, looking after you. You can do this. You can do this. And in some cases, you may do it with the help of others because he asked me to switch these across, which makes it a different story. And so he's now saying that bridge, these people could help you to get there. These people could help you to get there as well. And so have faith, surrender to the universe. Be the magician. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence. Nothing you can't create. Manifestation has come up twice, 3 times in this reading. Manifestation. This card is called manifestation. This is about manifesting. You're on the precipice of making some huge changes and creating what you want, but also, my guide is saying it's important to be that chariot rider. Take those reins, forge ahead, put all fear behind you. There's no room for fear here. There is no fear card here. But he's just saying, he's asking me to say to you, he's asking me to ask you, what have you got to lose? What have you got to lose here when you know you have the skills, you know what you're doing? I'm also, I'm also being told that some of you are going to have the opportunity to study and become the magician. You're going to have the opportunity to study and learn so that you can move forward. And that is also what this could be about. You being offered an apprenticeship or offered the opportunity to study and do what you want to do. Manifest the life you want. Be patient. Remember, patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. There's no doubt about that. Notice the patient people usually get what they want in the end. I'm very one of those. I'm very, very patient. When I believe, I have no doubts at all. I say that is what I believe, and I know it's going to happen. And so what do? I create it. I make it a part of my life. I create that to be a part of my future because it's what I want to do. It's something I want to do. And I'm going to do it. Nothing's going to stop me. I'm not even going to think how. I'm not worried about how I'm going to do it. Even, I know I don't have the money to do it. Or I could say that, but I'm not going to even say that. It's going to happen. And and very often I keep all of that within me. I don't even discuss it with people. I know I have the belief system. And I keep it there. And when it happens, I say, thank you. I knew this was that. I knew it was going to happen because I believe. We have 7777. Wow. Now we'll look at 7 first. We'll look at 7 first. And 7 is you're on the right path. Keep up the good work. The path, the bridge. Don't you love it? 77. Let's go to 77. Just love it when these things happen. I just get goosebumps. 77. Congratulations. You're on the right path, mentally and physically. Stick to your intentions and stand your ground. See? Stick to your intentions. Be patient. There's magic in the air. You can manifest everything you need to be successful. And 777. They're all going to be about It's kind of similar, but there's always a little bit thrown in. That's what I love. 777 is congratulations. Congratulations are in order, aren't they? You're listening well to your divine guidance. This is you're going within. And have put the wisdom into fruitful action. Oh, wow. You're now reaping the rewards. Your success is inspiring and helping others. So please keep up the good work. And that has something to do with this being the mentor, the teacher, with loving care of others. Hmm. How interesting. I'm sure this resonates with many of you. It's a wonderful message. Thank you so much to Spirit for bringing this to you. If you are new to our channel and you think, oh, I wouldn't mind getting some more Belinda's videos sent to me when she's done them, then maybe you'd like to subscribe. If you think, oh, I don't really want to subscribe, look, you know what, no big deal. You'll probably find them anyway. Because that's the way it works. You discovered this video because you're meant to get the messages here. That is their belief system, and we stick with it. We know, and I know that because of the comments I get. And so, thank you so many of you, all of you, for your comments. Thank you so much. I try very hard not to miss any of you, so I go and I give you a little heart. If I just let you know I've read it. Those of you who share my videos, our videos, we really do appreciate it because we know that you're working with us as messengers and helping other people. And that's really what it's all about. Put it out there, put the love out there, and it'll come back to you. If you would like to get more messages, if you would like to, it's just know that in the future, if you want to study or anything like that, I'm just trying to work out how to put my membership programs together where I can teach people and yeah, I'm just trying to get my head around it. I wish I had a really smart computer grandson who wasn't miles away, but he's miles away, or somebody who could help me to get things going. But I watched tutorials and I'm trying to learn how to do all that. And so, yeah, keep watching and sooner or later I'll have all those things ready to offer to you, at a very reasonable price. Thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate that. And please look after yourselves, won't you? I always say to you, you must look after yourself. It's important. Don't be stubborn. Don't be silly. Look after this beautiful life that you've been given. And so if you're not well, look into it, and take care, because if you don't look after yourself, well, who will? And also look after yourself mentally. Look after yourself. Keep your mind healthy, everybody. Play beautiful music if it uplifts you. Do things that make you feel happy, and try very hard not to take on any crap from anybody. All right. Try very hard not to do that. Just stay within your own. Yeah, it's so important to keep your mind healthy. That's the most important part about life, is a healthy mind, a happy, healthy mind. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye bye from Australia.